Hey y'all, have you ever wondered why other roofing companies are out there making millions and millions of dollars, the largest making $750 million a year, and you may be stuck at less than $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, and unable to break that threshold? Well, that's what I want to talk about here today, and it's one mindset shift that really allowed me to be able to grow and scale my business profitably, and become the person I need to be able to grow an actually profitable business that's scaled. So, with that, my name is George Rose. I'm the CEO of Volume Up Agency. And what we do here is we help roofing contractors grow their business with a predictable, consistent, reliable stream of exclusive and qualified homeowners who can have their roof replaced. On top of that, we have sales training products, whatever it is. I'm not here to talk about that today. What I'm here to talk about is why you're stuck at 300K, a million, $2 million a year, 300K in take home, whatever it may be. And it's really one thing and one thing alone that separates the people that are making $10 million from $1 million, people that are making $500,000 from $1 million, and so on. And that is in the system we're in, the United States economy, you are paid what you're worth at the end of the day. And not a lot of people get that, and not a lot of people want to come to terms with that. But if you want to grow, that's something you're going to have to accept, right? If you're making $300,000 a year right now, top line revenue, and you're taking home 20 of that, that's what you're worth. That's what you are worth to the economy. Because this economy pays you based on, again, your worth. So with that, if you're only making 300K a year and you want to make $1 million a year, you can't continue to operate like a $300,000 a year company. And what does that mean, George? Okay, well, for example, if you're at $300,000 a year, you're probably mostly getting jobs either from word of mouth referrals, door knocking, and there's some huge door knocking companies, not door knocking at all, or some sort of lead provider, right? Networks, Angie's List, Home Advisor, whatever it may be, right? And you're scared to take bigger risks, right? You've been always playing it small, trying to play safe, and safe isn't where you're going to grow, right? People who are making $10 million a year aren't there because they played it safe. They're there because they invested, they took risk, calculated risk, and they continue to grow their business, right? So if you're at $300,000 a year, if you're at $1 million a year, you want to get to 2 million, 3 million, then you need to operate like a $2 million to $3 million roofing business, right? You need to invest in your marketing, right? You need to invest in your sales, making sure your sales reps are converting, and yourself as a person. You need to be investing in yourself and your mindset. And a lot of people that I talk to that are really, really successful, even when coming into this program, have already invested in themselves, right? They've invested in things like Contractors Growth Network, or I think that's what it's called, Contractors Network, whatever it is, some of those sales training programs. They've invested in other programs to continue to grow and build themselves. They go to business events. They understand that they are a business owner and not a roofer. And that's what a lot of people stuck at $300,000 a year don't understand. They think they're a roofing company. You need to become a sales and marketing organization. And just to give you a glimpse of what that looks like, right? If you want to grow and scale your business profitably, you need to be watching your numbers, right? That needs to be the thing you look at on the daily, right? Not up on the roof swinging hammers, right? If you are up on the roof swinging hammers, that should be the first thing you start to outsource, right? You should start subcontracting, start building a crew, whatever it takes to get you off that roof so you can spend more time doing selling, marketing, etc. Right? But to operate like a $2 to $3 million business, a business that wants to grow needs to invest on average 7% of the revenue they want to hit in ad spend. So let's say that you wanted to hit $3 million in a year, right? Let me make sure I did that right. 3 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 million. You would need to invest approximately $210,000 in your marketing. And I can guarantee you're not doing that if you're at 3 million, not at $3 million a year, right? But that's just a basic rule of thumb. You can Google ad spend to revenue ratio to see that. That is a basic business principle on which you should be running your business. If it gets above that, you need to look at your marketing because it's inefficient, right? Above 7 to 10%. But if you want to get to $3 million a year, for example, you would need to do 7% of that. Invest that in the marketing into a marketing system that works, right? So that would be $210,000 at $3 million a year. And you also need to make sure you're converting at a healthy rate, right? Average sales rep should be converting every single appointment they go to at around 30%. And then with that, you need to be seeing at least a 30% gross profit margin on jobs at the minimum to be able to make sense for you to be able to market and to be able to afford that without going into debt. So those are some numbers you should really be looking at, and that's how a $3 million a year business operates. They look at those numbers, right? How many leads are we generating? How many of those are turning into appointments? How many of those appointments are turning into sales, right? What's our average contract value? What's our average gross profit on that? And if you don't know what gross profit is, leave a comment down below. I'll make a whole different video on business numbers for roofers because that's something important that I also see a lot of people not understand. So knowing your numbers, investing in yourself, and taking risks, and actually acting like a $3 million a year roofing company is how you're going to get yourself to that next level of success. And it's not like this is something that hasn't been done before. As we've talked about in previous videos, getting the $3 million in the roofing industry has been done dozens of times before. So you don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is really go ahead and then look at what others are doing. And what I'll do tomorrow is I'll post a video on how to find out what your competitors are doing so that you can start operating like them. So hope this video was helpful. Again, my name is George Burrows, CEO of Volume Up Agency. I hope you leave this video today at least 1% better, right, or a little bit better to run your business. If you have any questions, of course, leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer them. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that alert notification bell so that you'll get notified when we release new videos. And of course, we have links to our website, our free Facebook group where we give out more free content, and any other resources you may need to grow your roofing business down below. Again, George Burrows, and I'll see you soon.